All right, big news today. We now have a House Speaker, and not just any House Speaker. We have Congressman Mike Johnson of Louisiana, frequent guest on our program here, a strong believer who's already being criticized for his faith. Interesting. I'm sure there'll be a lot of analysis of that. This is, he kind of emerged as a dark horse as the Republicans could not agree on a candidate, and because of his relationships with so many members, he had unanimous support. This is the first time, I believe, since 2011 that the Republicans have selected a leader unanimously, not a single vote in opposition. That's over 10 years since this has happened, and I mean, it's a testament to his just the way he operates, and I'm very optimistic of what we're going to see going forward. I'm going to play a couple more clips of his speech today, and then I kind of, I'm not sure where I want to start, because there's such a contrast between the House Minority Leader, Hakeem Jeffries, who spoke first, if you happen to see this. In fact, let me just do this. I want to start with his remarks. He spoke first, and this is just a short clip of his conclusion. And after he spoke, then he handed the gavel to Congressman Mike Johnson, and he spoke. So I'm going to play this clip number 14.
Let me conclude with an observation about the state of our democracy. Joe Biden won the 2020 presidential election. He's doing a great job under difficult circumstances, and no amount of election denialism will ever change that reality. Not now, not ever.
Well, you can't tell, but if you're watching, he was pointing to the Republicans. So he was talking to the Republicans, kind of poking them in the eye. Well, here is I want to give you the close of Congressman Mike Johnson, now Speaker Johnson, to kind of show a contrast. Clip number 13.
I will conclude with this. The job of the Speaker of the House is to serve the whole body, and I will. But I've made a commitment to my colleagues here that this Speaker's office is going to be known for decentralizing the power here. My office is going to be known for members being more involved and having more influence in our processes and all the major decisions that are made here, for predictable processes and regular order. We owe that to the people.
A unifying message. Now, he did not compromise on any principles, but he wasn't, he wasn't trying to pick a fight. In fact, here's my prediction. Not only will Speaker Johnson be able to unify the Republicans, but I think what you're going to see is he's going to make it difficult for, not all, some they just can't help themselves, but I actually think you're going to see some Democrats join in some of these efforts to advance common sense, practical legislation. And I think it's going to happen, because he's going to put it in such a way that it's going to be hard for them not to. So it's going to be I'm telling you, it is a new day. Now, he did put a few folks on notice as he was talking, as he came to the conclusion of his remarks. So I got a couple more clips I want to play. Let's play clip number 11.
Last thing I'm going to say is a message to the rest of the world. They have been watching this drama play out for a few weeks. We've learned a lot of lessons, but you know what? Through adversity, it makes you stronger. And yeah, and we want our allies around the world to know that this body of lawmakers is reporting again to our duty stations. Let the enemies of freedom around the world hear us loud and clear. The People's House is back in business.
That was a very clear message that those who have taken advantage, and we've talked about this on the program. I think that while it wasn't the trigger, I do think it had something to do with the timing of what happened in Israel with Hamas and Iran pushing forward. So I think this sends a message.